Twitch with additional permissions to send messages. I ain't worried about that, bro. Ain't worried about that, bro. But I can just chat back straight from the thing.
Ain't worried about nothing.
Oh, that's supposed to chat back to everybody. I guess I could start the music, right?
Do it.
Fired up.
Hey, yeah. Go share it on stuff, guys.
Three dudes on the mic. Pod bus taking flight. Joey, Josh, and Brett. Talking God all night.
Yeah.
Lessons too. Bible stories crew. Every episode, something fresh and new.
Colin's faster than we are at this.
Pop us on your feed.
I know.
Spreading light and glee. Joey, Josh, and Brett. Talking scripture free. They got funny vibes. Christian tales with pride. Keep you entertained on this holy ride.
Yeah.
Funny banter strong.
Oh.
You can't go wrong.
Whoa.
Tune in every week for the sacred song. Pop us on your feed. Spreading light and glee. Joey, Josh, and Brett. Talking scripture free.
Eat it.
12 grams.
6. Because I ate
You
half.
only ate half. You get those yogurts?
I need to. I'm out.
They're
Oh,
delicious.
welcome back, everybody. And that gets the queued up music. Welcome to Pod Bless Podcast, where we're just a few guys that get together to talk about some fun things that are Christian related, but more so, try to make you giggle. I'm one of your hosts, Josh Williams.
I'm Brett.
And I'm Colin.
We killed Joey.
With kindness.
Yeah. And a knife.
And a grocery store bag. Very flimsy one. We got Jenna Squires coming in. Hey, y'all. And Randy, howdy. How's it going, guys? Thanks for commenting in on the live there. Yeah. How's everybody doing out there? I know we've got a lot of rain going on. Kind of crappy.
We need it. We need it.
We've been needing that rain. The crops need that rain.
Yeah, the farmers should be happy. They got their daylight savings and their rain.
There you go, farmers.
Twoo.
Farmers of America. Is that 4-H?
Future farmers.
Future Farmers of America. Yeah.
Future farmer.
How's your guys' week been?
Yeah.
I agree.
We'll keep that for a segment then.
Not good.
We've had a good time. I'll go with a good note. We had Ben's birthday party. You guys got to be there. We had a video game truck show up to the house, and there was like up to 35 controllers all going at one time.
That was more for you.
It could have been, but I would like to do it without the children.
Yeah, it could have been, but Ben was there.
Jenna's getting over pneumonia, she says in the chat. That's not fun.
Nope.
Seems like everybody's getting over pneumonia right now, too. Let's keep it on that high note. So the gaming truck was really fun. And we got to show off the new basement being finished. Everybody got to see that. It was a little cramped, but, we got everything in there. But, yeah, it was a good time. The rain went away for the party. We had like 3 Beast pizzas left over that we just ended up throwing away.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
You didn't eat it?
It hurt my heart. I offered it to everybody,
Yeah.
but nobody would take it. And I'm just like, we can't eat this.
I know what would happen if I would have taken it.
Would have eaten every bit of it.
Yeah, it would have all been gone.
Should have given it to him.
And we're on a fitness journey
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to destroy Colin.
and not fitting this pizza in his mouth. But yeah. So we threw that pizza away.
But yeah.
It was a lot.
So I ate most of it.
I did have 3 slices at the party. That's not bad. I didn't have 3 pizzas.
not
I ate
good.
3 slices.
Pizza.
You had some
Pizza's
pizza?
way worse than
Yeah.
pizza.
It's got fungus on it.
Pizza fits in every food group.
It really does. Dairy, grain, meat, Vegetable, if you play it up right, get a deluxe
Tomato.
Lots of carbs.
tomato sauce. Yeah, unless you get a chicken bacon ranch, which is pretty good,
Buffalo chicken pizza. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah. Do
dude.
you remember
Can
when we used to go
tell
to
we're on a
CC's?
diet?
We're just talking about food for no reason.
CC's. I can.
Do you remember? We used to go there all the time. When it first opened up by
Yeah.
the old Walmart.
Joey and them still go there now.
I haven't been to that in
Oh,
years.
CC's.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine eating CC's now. Jet's barbecue chicken pizza, where they actually have barbecue sauce under the cheese with actually chunks. Dude, you can't beat that.
We always forget about Goodfellas,
Ooh,
and that's it. It's just right down
Yeah,
down the hill,
really close.
and it's so good.
Yeah,
I love
Strong's is not bad either. It's not far off. I love chicken bacon ranch. Jets is gross, and here Jenna goes again. Me just ignoring her comments. Jets is awesome. I don't know what you're thinking.
Jets is good.
Their deep dish, like the real thick deep
Oh,
dish.
yeah.
It goes right through me though. Jets
Really?
does
Oh yeah, I do have
Always.
diarrhea immediately,
immediately.
but I enjoy it.
I've never had. I don't know.
You've never
Really?
had Jets?
I've had Jets. I just
Oh.
have never had the
Really?
the,
I-
the
someone-
Jets.
You ever got Jets later?
Yeah.
Didn't have to cool the Jets. Brady Horn Pizza Stop. That's this pizza spot back in Inez, Kentucky.
Is it
It's
like a Hunt's Brothers?
It's like Pizza Stop. It's all on its own.
Oh, it's on
what
its own
it is.
level.
It was one of those that, like, if you went back home from visiting, you was like, hey, let's get some Pizza Stop. But now they changed the sauce. They had to change the sauce for some reason, and it's never been exactly the same. But man, it's been around since I was a kid. Even before then, probably.
I miss all of the Pizza Huts that used to be up here.
Like the dine-in ones?
Yes,
Or the-
they were
There's
so
there's a
good.
drive up one at or a drive through one at Florence, right?
Is
Right
there?
Yeah, right off
I've-
the. It's right off the exit where that the kids shop where they resell kids clothes. I can't-
Oh, the
That's Little Caesars.
Babies and Beyond. I don't know.
they so close.
No. No, Little
They're
Caesars.
doing everything now. No, there's a Pizza Hut though. That's just like a little. You walk up and it's like a Little Caesars. You
Yeah.
just walk in and get it. So I don't think it's the same.
Little Caesars pizza is good to me. I know it's not.
I always liked it.
Yeah.
I like it. It's not good to me.
It's the same as Jets.
It's the same as Jets.
Yeah, that's most pizza though.
It feels like I'm gonna have a little seizure
Little
going to Little Caesar.
I didn't know where you're going with that.
Little
Caesar.
But yeah, pizza. I'm a big fan. Snappies. I'm not. I hate La Rosa's. You know, everybody's
don't
like
like La
it's a
Rosa's.
staple, but
That's the only thing around us. Like,
I don't like La Rosa's. Never have, unless if it's from the zoo.
no, yeah, theirs is really good.
I don't know why, but the zoo's pizza is delicious.
Cincinnati
So-
Zoo for those listening. In.
so is that like if you go to a Reds game?
Yeah.
The Reds game pizza is pretty good.
They
They
do.
have
If it's
it in
La
their
Rosa's.
Skyline.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So good.
tastes different, right?
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's not like homemade. Jenna says, I found out there is a Pizza Hut in Mount Vernon, Ohio. And no, there's a Pizza Hut on Mall Road, Colin.
Oh, okay.
And Jenna Squires also
didn't know
says, Amen, Josh. Not sure. Maybe talking about the Jets afterwards. I don't know. Oh,
You know what restaurant I haven't had in forever because it kills me every time I eat it? Cheddar's.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say White Castle.
No, I haven't had White Castle in forever.
such a
but
shocker.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't care for Cheddar's that much.
yeah.
Um,
It doesn't matter what I get. I
Yeah.
always get the runs there.
Is it an airplane or Thunder?
It was the. Oh,
Oh, she's saying about La Rosa's. Yeah, La Rosa sucks. Chewy's used to like them, but they changed ever since the pandemic. They stopped making chips in house. It's not worth it anymore. That was the only reason to go.
they're Chili's.
Chili's is awesome. We
I
just
love
had
Chili's.
Chili's.
I know it was amazing.
Veterans Day. Yeah,
Yeah,
Colin. I don't know if they gave that to us free or not.
really.
I think I ended up getting charged for it. I don't know.
Long John Silver's Zach. There's
That's-
nothing. Do you remember just driving to Long John Silver's and just to get hush puppies with grandma?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that and somebody would always get the you get just the
Crunchies.
Crispies.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say too. We used to joke around like, "Hey, are you feeling healthy?" "Yeah, I've been healthy for about a week. Let's go to Long John's." Like,
Their food is like it's the same batter for because I don't like fish all that much.
yeah,
yeah.
But their chicken like the batter's the same,
yeah.
and
You could
It is so good.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what the crunchies are.
Yeah.
It's just leftover batter that fell down,
Yeah.
and they have to scoop
just
it
deep
out.
fried disgustingness.
And they would sell you that in a tray.
Yeah. Oh, and it would be sopping wet with the grease.
Dip your fish in some ketchup and then dip it in the Crispies and have even more crispy in your mouth. Oh, she says she loves their creamy jalapeno dip though. Jim
Chewy's.
Squire says, "Yeah,
Chewy's
Chewy's.
cream. Yeah, it is really
Yeah.
good.
I'm just telling you, the chips were so much better before. But now Chili's, I feel theirs is back on par with the old Chewy's chips.
Chili's has always been
A win.
a win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their burgers are awesome.
I've never had a bad
Their
meal there.
steaks are
You,
decent.
you can get like a variety of like you can
Oh,
get
yeah.
the Tex-Mex stuff.
Yeah.
You can get the not Tex-Mex stuff.
Yeah.
And we always get the chips and salsa up for the table, and it's bottomless. So we just sit there and cram it in. With five of us, 3 kids, 2 adults. Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll take that second basket. Go ahead, bring out a fresh salsa too, please.
That's the way Red Robin used to be. We would go there and get that because they used to do fried
Fries.
mushroom.
Because Jenna
Oh.
used to work there as a waitress.
Yeah. No, we get fried mushrooms and they had jalapeno coins.
Oh,
Like fried
chips.
jalapeno- yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they were good.
That sounds good. I made some. I took some good pickles and celery and tuna again today with a little bit of Duke's mayo. Made me a little, and some sourdough bread. I actually took in some bread today. Toasted it real. It was real thin. Toasted it. Put that on there.
I made Kyle eat one of my, since I didn't go to work on Monday.
Yeah.
I had 4 of my meal prep things. I
Oh.
made Kyle eat one of them.
Yeah,
He was like, "This is really good." He said, "This has to be expensive." I was like,
dude.
"No, it's
No,
not."
I made 4 meals for less than $20.
Yeah. I told him, I was like, I just go buy 2 chicken breasts and a steak.
I go buy a tray of chicken strips now,
Yeah.
like the just plain old raw chicken strips.
Yeah.
And I'll cook up two trays of that. That's like $15 usually, and I'll cook up. That's four things of 9 ounces of chicken or whatever. Blah blah blah. It's really not that hard, guys, to be super fit like us.
Don't you wish your boyfriend was fit like us?
Combined,
Yeah.
not singulatively. We can't talk. My words ain't working good. I'm glad I'm on the 1s and 2s. All right, let's jump into something. Let me find. These are so spread out on here. I can't find the sound.
What?
There's mine. You want to do mine for the fun thing?
Yeah.
Or do you want to go into how much you hate life right now?
No, go ahead.
Ready to get your ear holes blessed? Take it away, Josh.
Wait a second.
I don't know how to stop it.
Let's stop it. Stop the music. We could call Joey and find out about the thing and how the trip went on the mission stuff. We could do that first.
Okay.
I'm going to do that real quick.
Yeah, let's get it over with.
Yeah, I thought about that. I was like, oh, we should just get this out of the way because he ain't listening, even though he just told me he's driving and just give him a call. So here, let's give him a call. Is it ringing?
It's down. Is it down?
Nope. That's still going. Is it ringing? Hello?
What in the world? That sounded terrible.
Oh, was it playing through your thing? Here, let me try to get you through the thing. It should be playing you through here.
Yeah.
Hello? Are you there? Why is this not working? Son of a gun. It was working a second ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it's worked before. Well, anyway, it's not wanting to go through the soundboard.
Josh?
Yeah.
Oh, you can hear me, but they can't?
No, we couldn't hear you either until I switch you over to speakerphone.
Oh, no.
So we'll just do it this way. I'll just hold it up to the microphone.
Okay. You happened to call me exactly when I just pulled up to a gas pump, by the way.
Oh, well, that's fine. We don't care. Tell us about how the trip's going down to Asheville, North Carolina, man.
Is he drinking the gas?
Man, it's been a crazy week. It's been a lot of work, but it's been, emotionally draining too. Like they're still kind of in stage 1 of recovery down there. They still don't have clean water in a lot of Asheville, so they can't do anything with their water except flush it, and so it makes everything difficult. Like I stupid me, accidentally walked up to a guy at the restaurant, asked him for a pitcher of water for the table. And he looked at me and he said, how do you expect me to do that? And then I remembered, like, oh yeah, I'm really sorry. Like, haven't got used to that yet. You can't like wash your hands. Well, they like the pastor and his wife at the church there. They haven't taken like a real shower since everything happened.
Dang.
And they don't expect. Yeah. Imagine going. It's been 50. I think he said 55 days or 50 something days.
It's been that long already?
Yeah.
Dang.
And they haven't had a hot shower yet. Like with part of what we did for them was we got them a little Airbnb tonight and tomorrow night around the Gatlinburg area so they could just go relax a little bit.
Yeah.
And they were just so excited to go take a regular hot shower. Like,
Yeah.
little stuff that we take for granted. I mean, I talked to a guy. I mean, how emotional do you want to get tonight? Like,
As long as you're pumping gas, I guess.
yeah. Well, I'm pulling into Buc-ee's.
Okay.
I talked to a guy who, his neighbor, they had their granddaughter over because she was going to go to church with them, and the storm hit, and both of her parents got washed away.
Oh,
They
no.
just found her. They just found her dad a couple days ago, and they haven't found the mom yet.
Dang.
And she would have been right there with them, swept away. But if not for being at grandma and grandpa's house. I talked to a guy who lost 11 family members.
Dang.
11. We talked to a lady who had lost half of her family, and her house was condemned because of the mudslide. I mean, people were like, so what we did, a lot of what we did there was we ran a resource center. So it's basically a free grocery store where people can come and get what they need.
Yeah.
And people were just breaking down just in line. It was kind of a really good like opportunity to pray with people.
Yeah.
And people were so accepting of that. And like, we were asking people, can we pray for you? And they absolutely, and we would just stop right where we were and say a prayer for them. And it was heavy, man. There's a lot going on down there.
Well, I'm glad you guys got to go down there and be a part of that. How many people ended up getting to be down there?
If you count the kids that ended up going, we had like 32 or 33.
Good.
Mhm.
And it went really well. The distribution center's like a big gymnasium
Yeah.
that they've just transformed into a grocery store, and people go through and they have all the stuff sorted out. And one of the coolest things was like all throughout the day, trucks show up from different fire departments, different churches, Nazarene churches, but also not Nazarene churches. Like today, we helped unload a church from Virginia. She said, I'm part of Nazarene church. And I said, hey, me too. So like, that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of people doing a little bit, which adds up to a lot.
Yeah.
And it's been really awesome. And they're, like I said, they might get clean water by December 15th.
Yeah.
That's like the best case scenario.
That's
and-
crazy.
So I would say you can't really start stage 2 of recovery until you get, clean water.
Right. Yeah, that'll be
So-
a game changer for everything. And then they've got to rerun lines to
Absolutely.
everything too. So
Dude, there's still so much debris down. We helped the vet. We went to his house on Tuesday. What day is it?
today's
Is it
Thursday.
Wednesday? Thursday. Oh, yeah, the show. We went to a vet's house on Tuesday and helped him clean up his a tree fell on his house. If it had fallen 3 feet to the right, it would have fell on him in bed.
Dang.
110-foot tree. And we helped him debris was just all in his bathroom, all over his bed and stuff, and we helped him clear that out. And he was how some vets are. They're tough. They're manly men. And we asked him if we could pray with him at the end. And when we were done praying, man, he was all worked up, emotional, and he was so thankful. But God's moving down there, man. I know it sounds crazy for people to, all you see is bad stuff and the negative, but it's so awesome to see people come together and help each other, and makes me wish we didn't need a natural disaster to do it.
Right. And you said Dustin came down to try to make a video of showing kind of some of the stuff that was going
Yeah.
on down there.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to share that later once that gets made up. Good deal, man. Well, we don't want to keep you up. I know you got to get some gas and travel a whole lot more, but we just want to check in with you and see what was going on. Did I lose you? I think you muted yourself.
He's cussing at somebody at the gas
He's
station.
gone. It's all right if he hung up or whatever. We'll just go from that. I can't believe it didn't work through the sound system. That was Joey's segment. So, yeah, that's good that they got to go down there and do some work.
Yeah.
I know we got to go down to Hazard like that, southern Kentucky, when they had that big storm on them. But this is way worse, I think. A lot more devastation and loss of life. So, if you're listening, Joey, which you're not, and you probably won't later, but we appreciate you for taking a crew down there and all those that are part of that.
Not.
Yeah, he's not going to listen to the show unless he's on it, listening to it in the moment. Anyway, want to jump into our fun segment now?
Yeah.
We should have done that one last.
Called him at the end of it.
I'm going to talk about how bad of a day I've had.
Yeah, I know. I feel terrible.
Well, here, let's do the fun one.
Ready to get your ear holes blessed? Take it away, Josh.
Yeah. And we lost all of our viewers from that segment. But no, if you're out there and you're enjoying the show, or if you do enjoy the show, we are a Christian comedy podcast for the basic idea of it. So we do like to make some jokes and have some fun at the expense of the church as a whole. Not in a bad way, but, just to make lighthearted of things, especially after our last segment. But if you're out there and you're tuning in, we want you to try to comment in with us if you can, because we're going to do, what did we title it as?
Yearbook.
Just yearbook?
No, I don't know.
Superlatives.
Superlatives, that's the word. Bible yearbook superlatives. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. We've got some sound effects there somewhere I could do probably. There we go. Yearbook superlatives. But yeah, we're going to go over a few ideas of a superlative for those that don't know, because I didn't know earlier when I read it, because I was like, what does the word mean? Superlative is kind of in the yearbook when it's like most popular,
Most
best
likely
hair.
to succeed.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
likely to not succeed. Different things like that. So it's those things in your yearbook, and we're going to do it Bible style.
Biblically.
Every time you hit that, it makes me think of Drake.
Pew, pew, pew.
May not mean nothing to you.
But we've come up with a list of different ones we want to do, and if you have any that you think of who would fit into these better.
Drake, Kendrick Lamar. The beef.
Oh, yeah, there was that. We talked about it on here.
Yeah, I'm Team Kendrick, so don't sit next to me.
But we're going to list off some of these, and you try to list out what you think is going to be the best biblical character to fit in this role. Brett, read us off number one of what we got written down.
Number 1, best all around.
Just best all around.
Yeah,
Superlative for the
person.
Bible. I mean, ultimately, you want to say Jesus.
I was going to say we should preface this. Preface
Preface this, yeah.
by saying we thought a lot of these should have
Been Jesus.
been Jesus. All the good ones.
Yeah.
Anything that was positive. It's like, hey, Jesus would fit in that one really
If
well.
you don't think it's Jesus, then that's you problem.
Joey. So, yeah, best all around. Who did we end up writing down? I know we threw out a bunch of names.
Job.
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 Yeah, he was the one who he was blessed by God, had many cattle and a head of animal. I don't know. Rich, he had a lot of money and stuff. But that was the one, if you remember from the Bible, Job was the one that the devil came and said, let me test him, because he's such in favor of you and you're so in favor of him. And the devil took everything away from him, had him covered in boils and sitting in ash. His houses had burned down. His wife was dead.
His kids.
His kids, most of them died.
I was going to say 1 or 2 of them died.
There was a bunch.
Yeah.
But he never cursed God, and then God ended up re-blessing him 10 times fold from what he had before, because he questioned God, but he never cursed him. So yeah, best all around. He was an OG good guy. What's number 2 on here, Brett?
Number 2, biggest flirt.
Biggest flirt. If you're out there in the comments, let us know who you think from the Bible would have been the biggest flirt in the Bible yearbook.
Jesus.
Always toying with everybody.
Yeah.
Come thou to me. So biggest flirt, my automatic thoughts, we were thinking of David,
Yeah.
because King David, as he went out and took for himself Bathsheba, who was, I'm talking all biblical, he took a man's wife.
Took upon Bathsheba.
And he made a love to her, and then he ended up killing his wife, or the wife's husband, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was also a lot of good things, but that was one of the bad things he did. But, I don't know if there's many other flirty people in the Bible.
What is the one thing David teaches us to do? The only reason I'm asking is because we're in a David study in our small group.
Oh, enlighten us.
No, I mean, we
Randy said Delilah.
we thought about that too.
Yeah.
Repent, David. David is never loses God's favor because he knows how to repent.
Did she have a kid by him and that was dead? That God killed the kid.
He
and
killed the first one, yeah.
Yeah, and then so he was in sackcloth and putting ash on his head and stuff in mourning. Yeah. Delilah is a good one, but I think she's going to come up later in another one there, Randy. What's number 3?
Class clown.
Class clown from the Yearbook Bible superlative. Let's see. I was trying to think of any other ones that would be a good class clown, but I think I know who we settled on.
Elijah.
Elijah? Oh, yeah, that's right. We did say that. Or I did say that.
Yeah.
Because he ended up calling down the she-bears to come and maul all those youths because they were making fun of him.
Because he was
That was
bald.
hilarious.
Quite a prankster. Yeah, they did say, "Get on up out of here, you bald head." Did you know in some people studying anyway, when they said, "Get on up out of here, bald head," they were referring to Elijah, or whatever the vice versa is, because Elijah got taken up in a chariot of fire.
Right.
And so they were like, "Go on and get up out of here and die." They were like, "Why don't you die and get out of here like the other one did?" And that's when he was like, "You know what? I'm tired of this. See what happens." He just prayed it out, and 2 she-bears came down and mauled all the youths. Oh, Elijah, such a prankster. Number
4.
Were they specifically she-bears?
It's
Or-
what it says in the Bible.
Or he-bears?
She-bears.
Oh, okay.
And they were youths, which I don't know the full definition of what a youth is. I'm guessing teenagers running around going,
That's when the kids
My
when
body.
the teenagers act up at church. Hey, you better watch out! I got a bear.
that'll come into the end of the show too. Here comes the bear running in.
Just do your
Yeah. Number 4,
most toxic couple.
most toxic couple. Now this is the one where you're looking for, Randy. But yeah, most toxic couple, 100%. Samson and Delilah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was all the time trying to find out how to kill him.
and he just loved her.
Yeah, well, yeah, maybe. She knew how to work that thing. Yeah, I doubt there was a lot of love going on there, but he was just, yeah. I'm a slave. Anyway, yeah, she was always trying to figure out how to take away his strength because he was a Superman in a sense. He was super strong. God used him.
I made me your Superman.
But then they ended up cutting his hair off and he lost all of his strength. And he was like, "Why'd you do this to me, woman?" Joseph and Mary. That is a good couple. They did make the Power Baby.
Yeah, but it's most toxic.
Most toxic.
Oh, it was toxic, Randy. Most toxic couple. Sorry. Andrew Ross, my dude, Colin. Yep. That's him. I think we're your dudes too, Andrew.
Yeah.
So it's
Nah,
nice.
Don't worry about that.
Nice
Andrew.
to see you.
Good to see you, Andrew.
Andrew, if you're not keeping up, we're doing the yearbook superlative of the Bible. So keep in here with us and let us know what you think, who would best fit in these roles. Number 5.
Life of the party.
Who from the Bible would you consider the life of the party?
You know, Jesus does fit in this one. And
Jesus
I'll explain,
fits.
and I'll explain why.
Go for it.
Because I think we've already talked about this a few times. But
Maybe.
could you imagine walking into to a party maybe as like Jesus' brother and be like, "Hey,
John.
Jesus,
John Christ.
Yeah. Wait, he's a comedian.
That's Chris.
Oh,
Yeah.
walking in and be like, Jesus, hey Jesus, turn that water into wine. This party's getting boring.
Yeah. Crank
Yeah.
it up a little bit.
Do one of those miracle things you do.
Zach Osborne says, Samson, he brought the roof down. You're supposed to raise the
Raise
roof,
it.
though. Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't want to bring the roof down.
That'd be not the life of the party.
That'd be killing everyone in the
Death
party.
of the party.
Because that's what happened.
we said Lazarus.
Lazarus, life of the party. Yeah,
Get it?
because he rose from the dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
We
So,
thought it was funny.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. What's the next one?
You guys aren't dying laughing online, so laugh in the chat. LOL in the chat if you think that's funny.
Number 6.
Number 6.
I feel like David Letterman. Most athletic.
Most athletic. That's a simple one. I think there could be some people that give a good run for the money. No, Joey, we're done talking to you.
No. Answer it and be like, Joey, most athletic person in the Bible. Go. See what he says.
If it would connect to the soundboard, it would work so much better.
I feel like we have a lot of Samsons in here.
We like Samson.
We really like Samson. He's like Hercules.
Hercules.
Yo.
Hey, so we've already jumped into the next segment since we lost you there. So we're
I
gonna
don't know what happened.
pitch this one out to you. We're doing the Bible superlative yearbook list.
Oh, fun. Okay.
So we're already on number 5, and we're going to pitch this one out to you and see who you think from the Bible would be the best for this. Most athletic.
Oh, most athletic. Obviously Samson's going to be up there.
Yeah, that was one of our number 1 picks, but I know there's got to be somebody else.
I think Daniel's up there too. I mean, David. I meant to say David. I think
David.
David's
I
high
was
up on the
thinking
list
David.
there.
Oh yeah, we already used David on one of the lists. What was David's?
Okay.
What was David's superlative that he was?
Biggest flirt.
Oh, biggest flirt is what we put David as.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Andrew Ross just.
Or Delilah could be there too.
That's true.
Yeah.
Ask him life of the party.
Yeah.
Who do you think the life of the party would be?
Jesus was my first answer, but I'm wondering if that's a church answer.
Yeah, Jesus fits in on almost all of the good roles.
Yeah.
Brett came up with Lazarus.
Oh, wow.
Life of the party.
That's a dad joke.
Yeah.
That's a dad joke and a half right there. Peter was probably fun because once he got going, I bet he was pretty crazy.
Andrew Ross commented in and said for the most athletic, Jesus was the ultimate deadlifter.
That's true. He did. Yeah.
Raise the dead.
Oh, man, we need some more dads to make jokes on the show. I love it.
I think Zach commented in and said, Jesus, death didn't even slow him down. I think that was a Carmen
like
reference, actually.
Yeah, I think biggest flirt's got to go with Delilah, though, even over David.
Oh, no. She fit in most toxic couple.
Oh, yeah.
And we're only halfway through the list.
I like this. What's the next one?
Hey, Floyd, thanks for commenting in. What's number 6
Floyd.
there, Brett? Or did we finish out number 5?
Number 7.
Okay, number 7.
Most changed.
Most changed.
No, I mean, Paul.
Yeah, that's what we went with, too.
Yeah, gotta be Paul.
Well,
right?
originally he was Saul. So
Yeah.
So, yeah. So literally, most changed.
until he had the operation.
He had the scales removed.
The scales removed from his eyes.
shoot.
Good comment.
Number 9 or
Yeah, it's
Whatever.
number 8.
8. Most unforgettable.
Most unforgettable. Jesus fits into this one really good.
I mean, Moses is up there on that one for me, probably. Most unforgettable.
Are you ready
Well,
for
we know
who?
it's not-
Are you ready for who we said it is?
Yeah.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
It's a tie.
Well, I mean, they were a group, so yeah,
Trio.
yeah, they kind of come with each other.
They're like the Beatles.
yeah, like the Beatles. Colin says.
Yeah, I feel you.
We were going to go with Judas, but we settled on Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Ooh, yeah. The one's infamous, one's famous.
Yeah, but Judas has his own spot as we get along in the segment here.
Oh,
Next one.
Betrayer.
No,
No.
we're close. The next one is
Biggest click or
Bi-
best click.
best click.
Oh, the disciples.
The Disciples.
Yeah.
That's right. Yep, that's what we went with on that one.
Wait, you guys already did this. I'm sorry.
No.
You're-
We're doing them live. We just went over the first 5 with you,
We just had ours written out.
Okay.
and we
cool.
just had ours written out. Before the show,
Yeah.
we had everything
We
set up
prepped-
and ready.
We prepped this segment.
We had 15 minutes to kill after we prepped everything. So,
Love it.
what's number
The,
9?
the next one,
Oh,
class clown.
Class Clown. This is the one that you might find a good one for.
Class clown.
You're having trouble
Playing
thinking of it.
tricks.
This is the last one. Yeah, this is the old
Is this one
trickster.
gonna, like, when you say it, is it gonna? I'm gonna be like, oh, of course.
I think
You're gonna wreck your car.
You're gonna think, yeah, of course. Class Clown. We're gonna go with Judas.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, he was quite the trickster.
I'm not. Huh?
I'm cutting out. I'm going through a tunnel.
How come it's always the last one you do that makes me the most uncomfortable?
I've heard that so many times in my life. I've had a nickel for every time I've been told that.
I'd only have 2 nickels. That's a lot of nickels.
But yeah, that was a fun little superlative Bible list. Hope you could enjoy that with us, Joey.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks
From
for letting me
role
call
model?
back in. But
Yeah, man.
we're still.
I'd have.
We're still in partnership
25
with the
cents.
Asheville Church.
For every
If
year that
anybody
I've
is out there that
helped
still
out.
wants to contribute or maybe get a team together to go, if they contact us, we can get them in contact with them.
Okay.
I'm sure I'll talk more about it next week.
Yep. We'll plan on it then.
All right. Thank you guys. Have a good show.
Same at you, man. Well, I mean, listen to the show.
Bye.
Do that.
Yeah, okay.
We'll
All
see ya.
right.
Bye.
See you. Bye.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, right. So yeah, that was our superlative Bible yearbook list. I feel like we could probably redo that one again and have a whole new list and just have fun with that. That ended up being a lot more fun than I expected.
Yeah.
Why is it always the last one?
That makes me the most uncomfortable. Why does that make him uncomfortable?
I don't know. I guess he's worried about getting fired. You want to do a segment?
Yeah.
Story time with Brett.
Don't text and drive, Joey.
It's true. Oh, did he comment in?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here. Nice.
Man. I would hate to have to tell your family that you were texting and driving on your podcast is how you died.
Wow. He's still not home yet. Don't do that.
Well, I'm just saying if that were the case.
Don't have the writing on the wall in his blood. Okay, what is your your segment for the night, Brett?
I'm not bros.
He's not a bro.
He's not bros.
Oh.
He's,
Have you
he's
guys-
doing the text talk.
Yeah.
Tis not me, bro. He's got it in Bible. His talk text is in Bible.
Scripture.
Yeah.
Have you ever think about the worst day ever
Okay.
in your life? What would it be?
9/11. No.
No, I mean in your life.
Oh, in my life. I was alive.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad, man. Worst day ever. I don't know.
Or just like a typical bad day. Like if you're
I
having
was gonna say, I don't know if I would classify.
it's not the worst day ever. I really have nothing to.
Yeah, we've all lost our dads.
Yeah. No.
Several people in my family have had dementia. I don't know. There's a list. But no, what,
Think
what
about a
makes you think
bad
of a bad day? I had a bad day today for the most part.
so did I.
It's just been a weird week.
Yeah.
Like I feel like this whole week has been
It's all started with Ben's birthday.
no more
8
gaming trucks, Josh.
8 sucks. But yeah, it's been a crappy time. I just about cursed. It's been a crappy time. I didn't get much sleep last night. That was one thing. The kids have been kind of coughing a lot, and then they'll come climb in bed. So I'll try to put them back in their bed and lay down with them, and their beds are so uncomfortable.
Just let them in your bed, and then you go to their bed.
I thought about that, but my bed's so nice. I would rather trick them in back to their bed and then come back to mine, but But
Doesn't
anyway,
ever work.
But it made my day set up for just not working well. I've been so grumpy all day.
Yeah, I've kind of had the same day.
Yeah.
Like
I think it's
It's
the
just-
rain.
one thing after another.
Yeah.
The rain always like especially in the morning.
Ugh.
Like if you wake up early and go to
Yeah.
work and it's raining, it's
And you can't see just because it's just a slight bit of mist that you got to
Right.
keep your windshield wiper on for.
I always accidentally press the gas pedal a little too hard and my rear tires. Like, oh.
so much power.
I did that going up cutting the hill today.
Yeah, I do it every morning.
Cutting the hill is slick.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, today was the day from heck.
The day from heck.
Yeah, because you got to work all day. I get up at 4:00 in the morning. Get up at 4:00 in the morning. Go to work till
4
1:30.
o'clock. I've not gotten up at 4 o'clock, and so I wake up at 4 o'clock by accident.
Yeah,
I've not gotten up to go somewhere at 4 o'clock in a long time.
it's rough. It's rough.
Joey says he hasn't slept in a bed since Saturday.
Yeah,
Or-
that's not fun.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Very selfless of you. Thanks.
Yeah, so like, woke up today, went to work, got off work, went and got the kids from school.
Yeah.
Right after school, Zoe had dance. I had to take her to dance. Right after dance, we had basketball practice because I coach 6th grade boys basketball. Then right after basketball, I went home, found time to eat dinner, and then came here. Just
Well, at least
been
there was
one
the.
of those days.
I would say it's the end result of getting to be here is pretty cool.
Yeah,
You know,
especially being here without Joey is what makes it cooler.
Oh, we didn't have any likes on TikTok. I'm making it fix.
Fix it.
But yeah, that's not a horrible day. That's been
Just
cruddy.
busy, I
Yeah,
guess.
busy sucks. I know. I fought with all of my kids today. At some point or another. Edie, the baby, she was just arguing with me all day about everything, and I would be like, "Okay, we're gonna do that thing you want to, just in a little bit." Well, the damn thing, and it was just all day. Everything that came up, that's just how it went. Oh, Joey's just typing up a storm. You want to read what he's got there? Last couple.
Yeah. Also, I've woken up around 3 a.m. every night. Does that mean anything? Cool beans.
that's not good. That's not a good sign.
Was there crows outside?
Yeah, black cats anywhere.
What isn't that right around the time of Paranormal Activity or whatever it was?
Oh yeah, that's true.
3:15.
It's called the witching hour.
I keep waking up at 6:66. Where is that? That's not even a real time. But no, I was fighting with the kids all day too. I go to pick Ben up today. He forgot his homework yesterday, so we had to get a little thing of homework finished. I pick him up. I was like, "Hey, did you put your homework in your folder?" And he's like, "Oh no, it's still in the classroom." I was like, "Well, let's go back to the office and see if they'll let you get it because you have to get it done tonight. It's the last chance." Drive around. The baby's asleep. I have to get her out of the car. Walked up to the office, all 3 kids. He's like, "I'll be right back." And he goes in. They let him through the hallways. He goes to do his thing. And then 10 minutes later, it comes back out. "My homework was in my folder the whole time." And I'm just like, "You're serious?" Like, I told you to look in your bag. And you're like, "No, it's in my room." So then I had to fight with him when I got home to do the homework and fought with him for like 30 or 40 minutes. And then, then another kid decided to freak out on me. And then they take turns, at least.
Hey, at least
I was
it's
gonna
not
say
all
at
at
least it's
once.
not all at once.
Yeah. When I left, my mother-in-law and wife were there, and the kids were all 3 talking at the same time to them, all saying something different. And I was like, I have to go.
Yeah, Brett, you'll get it. You'll like this. So at work today, my mom did. When did she first do the? We did that for some reason.
Oh, a group chat with all the family.
Yeah, like you know how you can do like
You can
the
multi-FaceTime.
Read Joey's last comment.
Joey said, "I lost my iPad for a week in my backpack."
That'll happen.
Because he just never checked.
Oh.
Supposedly 3 a.m. is the time
See-
that a lot of spiritual activity happens, James Brooks says. But anyway,
Oh, so mom figured out how to do like a multi-person.
it was from the
Audio-
group chat, but you can
audio.
also do a phone call. with
So
all
she
the
figured it out like months ago, and she called us all once. And today at work, like my phone, I felt my phone buzzing. I was on a forklift, and I felt my phone buzzing, and I look at it, and it like Courtney's name is just at the top, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I answer it, and I hear like 6 different people going like, hello, hello, hello. And nobody knows what's going on. And I just hear before I hang up, because it was just madness, I heard TJ and
Oh, our brother-in-law.
yeah. And that's it. I was like, what? And Kyle answered and he was like, Colin must have accidentally called us. And I was like, no. And Josh said that mom was like, I don't know why Colin does that. And I was like, it wasn't me. It was definitely mom who is notorious for stuff like that.
It's funny because right when I was trying to get all the kids back into the school so that I could get Ben's paperwork, that's when I got the phone call. And I was like, I don't have time for this. I did text later to the group chat and was like, hey, is everybody okay?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what was happening. Because
Yeah.
I saw that Colin answered. So I was like, oh, no.
Yeah. That's what I was
Kyle
like,
and Colin.
what's going on?
Yeah. And nothing. And it's funny
Absolutely
because his
nothing.
mom was blaming him
Yeah.
when it was her the whole time and she didn't even know she did it.
He's so stupid.
He does this all the time.
He's all the time trying to
No.
call the whole family because he loves to talk to us.
You know what I mean?
But yeah,
Is that why your day was bad though?
No, just work. Stupid stuff at work.
yeah,
People.
brother.
No. It's ironically enough, it's never him. It's other people.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's been a bad time. Anybody in the chat out there have something that's been bad that's making your weekend bad? Joey said something else. I saw an elk eating on the side of a highway today. Yeah, keep your eyes out because there might be more. Don't
There's
wanna-
elk in
well,
North
it's-
Carolina.
Well, North Carolina going through Tennessee and Kentucky, so he's been traveling. But I would assume there's some down there because they populated East Kentucky with them, so they were traveling.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
He should have killed it.
hit it. there was a guy in Breathitt County when they first released them, like years ago, 10, 12, 13 years ago, and he was out in the hills and he saw one. He was like, "That's the biggest deer I've ever seen," and he killed it. And it was illegal, of course, at the time. And he brought it into town in his truck, showing it off. Like, can you believe the size of this deer? And the cops showed up because it had a tracker on it. And they were like,
Yeah.
dude, no.
Here's a $40,000 fine for
Yeah.
that. And I'll
Yeah.
take all of your guns.
Yeah, he was
Fun.
I saw a meme that it was this lady. She's like, got my first buck, and she's holding up like the deer by the antlers, and then in the background is just her mangled car.
That'll happen.
You know,
Yeah.
So-
it's just I don't know. It's Brett's gripe session.
Yeah.
it's just been one of those weeks.
Yeah.
It just has been.
I'm glad tomorrow's Friday.
Well, and like so many people have pneumonia right now. Even Jenna was saying that in the comments earlier.
Yeah.
But like everybody's coughing up a storm.
Yeah.
And we've been running the heat, so that's making people like have more sore throats, stuff like that. Snotty noses are
It's
happening.
that time of year where you have to run the heat in the evening, but
Right.
the air conditioning in the daytime.
Daytime.
Joey
Well,
said, elk don't look like deer at all.
Yeah. No, they've got a different like head.
Well, they're
Like-
totally different, like thickness of hair.
Yeah.
And, yeah. And they look like a dinosaur. They're
Yeah.
gigantic.
Yeah, they're huge.
Huge. Most beautiful alcohol I've ever seen.
Most beautiful bovine I've ever put my eyes on, actually. So yeah, there is some crappy stuff going on.
Yeah.
It has been kind of crappy. Hopefully this week's going to get better because Mike Tyson's going to kill Jake Paul tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
I'm watching that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am too.
For those of you that don't know, heavyweight champion of the world Mike Tyson, now 60 years old,
57.
57,
Yeah.
is going to be fighting a young 20-something-year-old YouTuber.
Have you watched any of the documentary leading up to it?
Oh,
There's like a 5-part documentary leading up to
It's like they
tomorrow.
did with Conor McGregor. Have you watched Conor McGregor? They're
Yeah.
called Notorious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leading up to the boxing match with Floyd Mayweather.
Mayweather, yeah.
every video clip I've seen is just terrifying. Watching Mike Tyson's
Tyson.
eyes go black, and he's
Yeah.
just like,
Looks like a shark.
I don't want to hurt him, but I'm going to hurt him.
Well, I've seen interviews of Tyson where he's like, that's why he smokes weed, because
Yeah.
he doesn't want to get to the point to where he's
Yeah.
like,
Well, I guess that's what he told Joe Rogan. He goes,
Yeah.
I don't want to go to that dark place again.
yeah.
And,
And
then he's like,
then he,
I'm going to that dark
yeah,
place.
he said it in a video.
Randy said, how's the challenge going, fellas? Weighed in a couple of weeks ago. Oh, are you joining the squad?
Whoop.
And it's not going great. If you weren't here for the early part of the show where we just
We're all
talked about
hungry.
food.
Talked about pizza for a good 20 minutes.
I have about 300 grams of protein in my gut right now, and I'm still. There's Corey Bowers commenting in.
Yeah.
Colin, your buddy. Got my house pranked this past week by family. They put a mannequin with a chicken mask riding a bicycle on my roof, and my neighbors came complaining about it with the HOA violation for it. That's my bad thing that's happened this week. But it was hilarious, he says.
Wait, you have a 2-level house. That's impressive.
That they got it up there?
Yeah.
2-story house? Yeah.
That is very impressive.
Thank you for your reason my week sucks comment, Corey Bowers. We do appreciate that.
I'm going to his wedding soon.
Ooh. Far travel?
No, North
We don't need to
Carolina.
mention where he's at. Yeah. Oh, hey, North Carolina too. He's not in Nashville, right?
It's either North or South Carolina. I always forget.
Probably South.
You might want
I'm going to show up to the wrong place.
Make sure you check that invitation before you go.
Yeah. He texted me the other day and was like, should I send you an invite? And I was like, do what you want, man. Probably should. Probably should.
That's funny though.
There's no boundaries. I get the feeling.
Put a mannequin with a chicken mask on his 2-story roof. I hate HOAs, by the
North
way.
Carolina.
Yeah.
Knew it.
You don't have an HOA, right?
No.
That's good. We don't either. Luckily.
My sister-in-law does. Or not my sister. My sister and brother-in-law.
Oh, at their new place.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, they're in that new fancy schmancy.
Yeah. They can't.
Subdivision.
They can't do it. They can't do it. I was reading it for them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they can't do it down to the plants that you plant.
Oh, really? See, what? Why?
Yeah.
Like, why?
Or you can't put a fence up. It has to be a Kentucky 3-board painted
Ugh,
maple.
that's
Yeah.
stanky.
Yeah, send it to me. Embarrassed.
Lindsay, HOAs suck. The very sister you were talking
the
about.
sister.
Uh,
Hey, what's your address there? It's
yeah. You want to put that in the chat? We'll broadcast it live to 5s of 6s of people.
Hey, we've had good attendance.
I was going to
tonight.
say,
We
I
have.
saw a bunch of people from Ludlow watching.
Really?
Yeah, I saw 3
On
or 4 people.
TikTok?
No, on Facebook.
Oh.
And
Should've
I
come
guess
in
they
anyway.
must not have.
Some people click on it and they scroll past.
Yeah.
We're like,
Yeah.
Oh, it's because you shared it. So they saw that Colin shared
Yeah.
it and they're like, oh, I want to click on that.
I usually share it, though.
Yeah. No Christmas decorations out
What?
before Thanksgiving, her HOA says.
Oh,
That's pretty crazy, which we never did before anyway.
there's a picture.
what would you do if you woke up and saw that on your roof?
Here,
It'd scare,
Oh,
the,
of the
scare the poop out of me.
he's going to show the mannequin with a chicken head. Or you can hold it up to that if you want to. Just hold it in front of the camera. Pull it back a little bit. That's the mannequin with a chicken mask. Get it closer, I guess. I don't know when it's going to focus in. Yeah. There it is. That's pretty intense for a prank.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Mannequin with a chicken mask on your roof. That HOA had a good time with you. It's like, hey, I'm putting Christmas decorations on it.
No
we
Christ-
blessed.
Wow. Did
Yeah,
you
no-
guys already mention that? No Christmas decorations out before Thanksgiving?
Yeah, that's what I saw that.
That's crazy.
Randy said, are we blessing everyone that had a bad week?
We should.
Actually, that's a good segue, Mike. We are, sorry, Randy. He's been on several times as himself. But that does bring us up to our Pod Bless segment. So how about we do that? Here we go.
Pod bless your heart.
Pod bless your heart. This is the segment of the show where we read a news article that's pretty funny, and then just like them old Southern Baptist women that you say, bless that boy's heart, we try to find the dumbest person a part of the segment, and we pod bless their heart. This one comes from California, even.
There's
No.
a lot of smart people out there.
A lot of blessing going on in that state. Insurers say bear that damages luxury cars was actually a person in a costume. Los Angeles, California has seen its share of bears breaking into cars, but bears caught on camera entering luxury cars tipped off insurers that something was
Wait.
not quite right.
Josh, the way you're reading that reminds me of Strange Wilderness. number of attacks on bears
By
not as-
salmon, not as common. Oh, something's going on there. Mandy and Wright.
Mandy
Oh,
or right.
Gotcha. But yeah, in what's dubbed as Operation Bear Claw, the California Insurance Department says that 4 Los Angeles residents were arrested Wednesday, accused of defrauding 3 insurance companies out of $142,000 by claiming a bear had caused damage to their vehicles. The group is accused of providing video footage from the San Bernardino Mountains in January of a bear moving inside a Rolls Royce and 2 Mercedes.
He was driving it.
Barehanded, moving inside the Rolls Royce and the Mercedes to the insurance companies as a part of their damage claims. The department said photos provided by the insurance department show what appeared to be scratches on the seats and doors. Oh no, stop doing this ads. Detectives found 2 additional claims by the 2 different insurance companies for the 4 with the same date and loss and at the same location. Similar videos were provided of the bear inside the Mercedes vehicles. The department had a biologist from the California Department of Fish and Wildlife review 3 videos who concluded it was clearly a human in a bear suit, the insurance department said. After executing a search warrant, detectives found a bear costume in the suspect's home. The department said they are now in custody. So, yeah, it has a picture I could probably share. I don't know if I can zoom in on that. Yeah, there we go. But, yeah, they found a crappy bear costume. Apparently, in a video that I saw earlier today, they actually had some metal claws that they used as bear claws to strike at the seat and tear up a bunch of stuff. Yeah, so
If you were in on the coup, so to speak, why would you send them pictures?
Right.
well, it's to prove. It's proof. Hey, look, there was a security camera.
Right.
Look at that bear. I heard him growling and everything.
What's the insurance claim? I wonder what the insurance claim is for a Rolls Royce.
Dude, 142,000.
Really?
Well, that was from all 4 vehicles or all 3 vehicles. There's 2 Mercedes
that's
and
low.
Well, it's just scratches. So
Oh.
it's just like paint job and a little
Yeah.
bit of
So
leather work.
what makes you want to do? Maybe they're going to get rid of it.
Maybe they were all just hanging out drinking and doing drugs. And they were like, hey, you know what would be really cool? What if we could trick the insurance company into thinking a bear got into our stuff? Bare minimum attempt at fraud.
Barely
Randy said.
caught them.
Yeah, barely caught them.
They're like, how did the bear get in the car? He's got opposable.
It's a mutant.
He can't do that.
California. I'd expect that out of Florida.
Yeah.
They don't have a lot of bears. I guess.
Montana.
Well, Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
We had a bear get into my mom's car last time we went to Gatlinburg. We looked out
should've
there. She was
claimed
like, there's paw prints in the seat. It didn't tear anything up.
Yeah.
It just got in there looking for food.
You should have put like a Rolls Royce emblem on the car and be like, look what it did to my mom's Rolls Royce.
This is an Audi. Man, that's just the rings from a soda 6-pack. That's not an
Pontiac.
Audi. Yeah. Those are good, Randy. Barely caught them. Bare minimum attempt at fraud. So who do you end up blessing in this situation? I don't know. I kind of feel like you need to bless the bears of California because they're going to get a bad rap. All these foreign bears coming in and giving them a bad name.
Not for long.
Trump. Oh, Joey says a bear is on the California state flag. That is true.
Yeah. They're only up north, though.
Yeah.
And there used to be a California grizzly.
To be one.
There used to be one.
There used to be one. I don't work with the males. So yeah. So do we end up blessing the bears because they're getting a bad rap, or
Yeah, because everybody else in this story is bad.
a low life? Every now and then you got to wreck your car so you can make the next payment.
Yeah. Randy, that's exactly what we all said at the beginning. That's what we were all thinking before we started the show.
Oh, you're yeah. We'll let that comment float on its own.
Yep.
If you're out there watching, please make sure to tap on the screen to give us some likes. So you think we're going to blessing the California Bears?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. We're sorry, California Bears that are out there and guys are posing as you so they can get insurance on their Rolls Royces. Nope, wrong button.
Rock on, baby.
Bless your heart, sweetie.
Pod bless your heart, sweetie. Let's try it one more time.
Pod bless your heart, sweetie.
There you go.
There you go.
Rar.
Rawr.
That's a way different rar than I came out with.
Rawr.
Oh.
Have you ever seen that guy on TikTok? The mailman. He's from Cincinnati,
Yeah. I know about him because a guy was telling me all about him.
but he does like his videos are like checking out his outfit, and he's always wearing like Bengals stuff, and he's like, "Look at that Bengals shirt, rawr."
Oh, is he the one that always has the flat bill on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's pretty funny. They're pretty funny. Tyson slapped Paul today.
Oh, really? Joey Butch commenting in saying Tyson slapped Jake Paul today.
Well, he's gonna punch him tomorrow.
Yeah, a lot. Everybody keeps saying there's something in the contract that he can't knock him out. I was like, I don't think Tyson cares. He's like, oh, whoops, I don't get the money. Oh well.
No, I think that specifically says there are knockouts, but I mean, I guess that
Yeah.
they can say
Even
that
body
and then-
shots from him is going to knock somebody out.
Yeah, it's like going out and just getting hit by a bread truck.
Brett just stopped and went, he went, yeah. And he goes, huh? Yeah, dude.
It's gonna be rough. Like just watching Tyson, like his warm ups,
training.
and training is scary.
Yeah. His coach is just like, oh my gosh.
57, Randy.
How old is Tyson? 57. Yeah. And Jake Paul's like, what, 20 something, 32 maybe?
Right.
He's like it's gonna be bad
Yeah, it's not going to go good.
because Jake Paul's always fighting these like
Well,
I say washed up, but Mike Tyson was the baddest man in boxing for years.
Yeah.
Well, even like the whole controversy of him biting off Holyfield's ear, Holyfield had that coming. I've said that, I think, the last time we were on maybe, and I was just like, dude, he headbutted him like 6 or 7 times.
Yeah.
Holyfield headbutted Tyson. And
Yeah.
Tyson's just like, you're not going to call this? And finally he's just like,
all right, I'm going
"Screw
to
it."
bite
He
off his
headbutted him
ear.
again, and he was like, dude, I'm biting him. He just chomped his ear off. Have you seen it where they sit down with each other? Because they made a marijuana edible ear. And Tyson was giving it to him, and he was like, Holyfields, what's this? He goes, gave your ear back. And he goes, yeah, it's cherry flavor. He goes, my ear don't taste like cherry. He goes, I would know.
Yeah, it's scary that he said, "I don't want to go to the dark place,"
Yeah, and he did.
and he's like, because on Rogan a few years ago, he was like, "I don't want to be that person."
Said he only
Yeah.
runs on the treadmill because
Yeah.
if he starts training, he'll try to
kill somebody.
Yeah. Well, the one clip that I saw, and I don't know how real it is, but Jake and Logan Paul, the Paul brothers, they were doing a lie detector test. And so Jake was asking his big brother, Logan, he was like, do you think I have a chance, or do you think I'm going to beat Mike Tyson? And he said, yes. He said, what? He said, here, you hook yourself up to it. And he starts like sweating and stuff. Logan does. He's just, Jake. He's like, do you think you're going to beat Tyson? He goes, yes. And he's like, he knows he's not going to win, but he's got to keep up the appearance to be the heel, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think he rigged up contracts for all those other fights to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to make this to where I win.
You'll get paid a lot.
Yeah. And I know there are older guys that are retired, but at the same time,
I mean,
they're still trained fighters.
yeah, but so is he.
He is
I mean,
bad. I wouldn't fight him.
after how many has he done? 6?
Yeah.
He's got to be somewhat decent.
See, they're also though not Mike Tyson.
Right. Right. I'm not saying that he's going to do anything, but I do think he's trying to make a name for himself.
No,
He
definitely.
cold cocked Zach Galifianakis hard in The Hangover.
Oh.
Tyson just knocked him out. That was pretty funny. But yeah, I want to watch it. I know Kelly's going to try to plan something. I was like, hey, the Tyson fight's tomorrow night at 8. She goes, you want to go to the trampoline park with it? I was like, no, I don't want to. I want to watch Mike Tyson kill a man on live television.
Yeah, that's
It's going to be crazy. And everybody has Netflix, so it's not even like you have to do a pay-per-view thing. It's just like, I'm just going to watch it at the house.
Right.
Maybe I'll go dig one of those pizzas out of the garbage and sell it.
Josh is going to invite us over for pizza tomorrow.
Why is it so cold still? It's pretty cold outside.
It took forever to get here.
Oh, yeah. Are all hearts clear? No. Got anything else you want to hit on before we end up getting off this show?
Yeah, do we need to say a prayer?
Netflix.
It's on Netflix, Randy. Yeah, so if you have Netflix, all you got to do is tune in at 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
Do we need to say a prayer for Jake Paul?
We need a pod bless his heart because dude's clearly missing some or got some extra
We'll weigh in
chromosomes.
on it next week.
We probably will. We should do a live. No, we'd probably get sued for that.
I was going
or
to say,
something.
we would definitely get in trouble for that.
We'll just put it on that big screen behind you guys there and try to watch it through the cameras in reverse.
I think Tyson just hit it. Or he hit Tyson. I don't know.
Oh, anyway. But yeah, so we covered all the stuff. We covered our bad weeks. We covered the yearbook. If you're tuning in late, make sure to tune in or listen to it later because we had the yearbook Bible, all the characters from the Bible who would fit into superlatives from the yearbook. And then we blessed the Bears of California for getting a bad name from people dressing up and tearing up some Mercedeses and other vehicles for insurance money.
Smart.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all the fun things. If we post some videos, or go back to our old videos and share those shorts and stuff for people, repost them and whatnot so people can see more of our stuff. Helps us out a ton. Randy commenting in. Philip, my brother, says, hey, guys. Randy said, would you get knocked out for how much money will he make? Oh, how much money will he make if he doesn't knock him out?
No,
Maybe.
No, he's
asking
asking, would you do it
if for how
No.
much?
for however much money?
We've had that discussion on this show. Would you take a punch from Mike Tyson for $1 million? And I said no, because I would be dead.
Yeah, every punch he throws is like I said, a bread truck hitting you in the face.
But according to Joey, if you have a beard, you can take a hit a lot better. I will shave in honor to not get to do that. Totally kill you. I don't know how much he's going to make, but we'll find out tomorrow night, I guess.
I think the cut is Paul $30 million, Tyson $20 million, and then some chick I saw was
Yeah,
$5
that's
million.
going to be actually a really good fight.
Oh, in the beginning?
Yeah. So they're
Boxing?
they're like both retired, I think.
Okay.
But they fought, last time they fought, it was almost a draw for like a title fight.
Oh, wow. So the two chicks are going to be the opener.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's probably going to start before 8. Well, no, that'll be
I think
8.
it starts at 7.
And then the
7.
Tyson fight will be later, yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure to tune in on Netflix, guys.
Your science.
Joey says it's science. Yeah, your beard's science.
You only believe in science.
All right. Well, if all hearts are clear, I'm Josh,
I'm Brett.
I'm Colin.
and this is Pod Bless. It ended up good.
That
was a weird little Red Dads on the mic.
Yeah. Over an
Thanks
hour.
for tuning in, everybody. Like, share, and subscribe, and
Every episode,
stuff.
something fresh and new. Pod Bless on your feed, spreading light and clean. Joey, Josh, and Brett,
Colin.
talking scripture free. They got funny vibes, Christian tales with pride. Keep you entertained on this holy ride. Funny banter strong, you can't go wrong. Tune in every week for their sacred song. Bubbles on your feet, spreading light and glee. Joey, Josh, and Brett, talking scripture free.